Hey there guys, this is Tyler and welcome back to another stream. Welcome back to FNaF News Live, and today, so the first piece of news is not going to be news per se, more like, debunking a popular theory at the moment, and then after that we'll be getting into the news. So, yeah. Oh boy. Anywho, among sus, April Fool's Johnny Gladfellow. Hey. Anyways, so yeah, how are we all doing today? Of course, that would imply people are here, even though Kellen's the only one here. Hello, Kellen. Welcome to the stream. Alright, so, yeah. I'm doing good with my parents. Might get me dead by daylight today. Nice. I'm kind of shocked that you're the only one here. Let me see something real quick. Hello, KYA. Welcome to the stream. Alright, so, spread this stream around. But my Nintendo has a lot of Joy-Con drafts now. Oh, nice. I thought more people would be here because of the titles. Like, I'm legitimately being honest. So KYA, how are you doing? Oh, did you see One Night Flumpties 3 is rated M for mature guy? Oh, that's sad. But yeah, One Night Flumpties 3 has been rated mature by Jonachrome, so it'll probably be more bloody in that stuff than the original 2 games. remember, keep spreading the stream around so we can reach a goal. Hello, Alan, welcome to the stream. I want the FNaF movie to be scary. Good scary movie, not a movie that catches off YouTubers. So yeah, I might as well just get into it, because I think this is just gonna be everyone here today. So, oh, hello, Piero, are you welcome to stream? Hello, Susanna, sorry I won't be able to attend this stream if you're busy. Okay. Saturday, but okay. But, so, yeah. Easter tomorrow, by the way. I don't know if I'm gonna do anything special for Easter, unfortunately. But yeah, let's get into like the first piece of news, quote unquote, because it's not really news. It's more like, yeah, again, me debunking speculation. So basically, okay. What is basically going on is that, so on March 26, 2021, so like a few days ago, like almost practically a week ago, Markiplier released a video called Happy Birthday Chica, which if you don't know, Chica is the name of Markiplier's dog. Not referring to the Chica from FNaF. He probably named it after her, but oh well. Happy late birthday to Chica. But anyway, the point of this is... later. Damn it. The point of this is, well, okay. So Markiplier and Chica, happy, nice. But see okay. So at like 44 seconds in the video, Markiplier is basically talking about why he's been absent from YouTube. And keep this in mind, if you did not know, it was announced that the FNaF movie will begin filming at around spring this year. And it's spring now, so the filming for the FNaF movie has pretty much started. And here's what Markiplier has to say.
You may have noticed that videos have been haphazard at best. I've been, #1, writing a ton, but #2, in about a month, I leave to film something. I'm playing the lead role in a project that I can't tell you about yet, but that's happening. And Chica, you're a very good girl. You're very...
So yeah, basically, that's what people are using as justification that Markiplier will be in the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Pretty much, yeah. On that video, he said in about a month he's gonna go to a place to start filming as the lead role of a particular project. And yeah, FNaF movie, spring filming, about a month, you know. So yeah, that's what people are using as justification that Markiplier is going to be in the FNaF movie. I wish when I filmed these were released on Easter because he's an egg. Yes. But yeah. Pretty much, yeah. And practically, Markiplier himself confirmed years ago that he's not going to be in the FNaF movie, which is through a tweet from 2015, April 8th, 2015, at 8:57 p.m. To the people thinking what the fuck? To the people telling me that I need to be in the FNaF movie. I don't think that's how movies are done. There you have it. One of his 2015 tweets is justification for why I think he won't be in the FNaF movie. There are other reasons which I will get to, because again, this was from 2015. It is 6 years later. Next year, it's gonna be 7 years old. So pretty much, yeah, basically my main ground or reason for this is basically the last sentence of Markiplier's tweet. I don't think that's how movies are done. See, yeah, exactly, because Markiplier... Oh, hey, Nathan. Nathan joined the VC thing.
Tyler, what's going on, man?
So we're talking about why Markiplier will not be in the FNaF movie. Like I showed.
Yeah, I see you're streaming, aren't you? The FNaF News live thing.
Yeah, like I showed the clip that people are using to prove that he'll be in it, and then I showed the tweet from 2015, and then I'm gonna elaborate more as to why it won't happen.
Yeah, I don't see it happening.
Yeah, because when Markiplier in his tweet says, "I don't think that's how movies are done," pretty much, yeah, he's right. That's not how movies are done. Because because this FNaF movie is gonna be more professional. It is gonna be like a higher budget, or it's gonna be what's the term? It's a higher stake or whatever than a YouTube video done by Markiplier or any YouTuber on this site, really. Besides like movie clips and etc., but those don't count. So yeah, of course, but yeah, like an individual YouTuber's videos are just like way less the quality than a movie that like the FNaF movie, and so therefore part of that is so Blumhouse is only gonna hire actors that actually have a good education on acting in movies or film. Because I don't think it's worth discounting Markiplier's talent completely, because I think that he still could be a cameo or a small role. I just don't think he could be a major role. Yeah, he can be a cameo. I'll get into that in a bit. Yeah, when I'm talking about this, I'm talking about like how he won't be Mike Schmidt or anything, because that's just because Mike Schmidt's obviously going to be a big role in the film, and that's what people think Markiplier is going to be. No. Because you need, if you want to be a professional movie actor, you need to have a high education. You know, you need to go to colleges and schools and all that stuff to learn. And also, they're probably because when they want to hire movie actors, they're probably gonna ask for degrees and all that stuff. And since Markiplier is not really in that kind of field, yes, he is good at acting, and he is like objectively a good YouTuber on the website. Like he's good at like that kind of acting, but only for like YouTube projects or small stuff. I don't think he's like good enough to be in a movie that's gonna be in movie theaters, and that's gonna be like what's the term? Mainstream. Yeah. Because this movie, this FNaF movie is gonna be more than like. Thanks, Nathan.
Yeah, no problem.
But this movie is gonna be more than like. Yeah, this movie, the FNaF movie is pretty much basically gonna be more mainstream than anything FNaF related ever. Like there's probably gonna be commercials, there's probably gonna be ads on the internet or whatnot. Like this is a big deal, and Markiplier having a lead role in the movie is gonna be it's kind of gonna make the movie fail in a way, financially and critically. Financially, because again, this is mainstream, so people are gonna expect like more Hollywood like actors instead of YouTubers. Like they're like when you see a commercial on TV, they're not gonna know who Mark Fitchev. I can't remember his last name correctly. Like they're not gonna know who Markiplier is, or Dawko, or MatPat, like Matthew Patrick or Lewis Dawkins or anything like that, because they're not in that field. So of course people are not gonna recognize them, and they're not gonna see the movie. And critically, why it would fail? Well, we all know Markiplier. I love Markiplier. He's probably my favorite YouTuber, or one of, on this god-awful website. I'm kidding. There's good on this website. But, Markiplier does make good stuff. However, though, he's a meme. He's a meme. He has, like... If he was Mike Schmidt, I don't think I'd take him that seriously, to be honest. like the FNaF movie is it's not gonna be like Wally's Wonderland where it has like comedy in it along with horror. It's gonna be more horror focused, considering since this is Five Nights at Freddy's and not just some not rip-off, sorry, but like, I don't know, like not a known property, you know?
And another thing, Markiplier said that he's been offered multiple movie offers and has turned them all down because he just doesn't want to do a sort of movie. And I know people asked him like, oh yeah, if you got a FNaF movie role, you can't turn that down. But he just kind of wants to do his own thing, you know. He doesn't want to become a movie actor. I think that maybe after YouTube's over and like, I think Mark could probably do something like acting, but I think as of now he just kind of wants to stick on YouTube, which is good because we need talent here on YouTube, and Markiplier has a lot of talent with like Unis Anis and A Heist with Markiplier. You guys should check it out if you haven't already because they're very cool projects.
Yeah. Because to elaborate more, the FNaF movie is gonna be a lot of horror. It's gonna be taken seriously, or at least you're meant to take it seriously, probably. And when I see Markiplier as Mike Schmidt, I'm gonna think of, was that the Bite of 87? Or Purple Guy? Or the amount of time he swears like a sailor, or I'm the king of Five Nights at Freddy's. Like, I'm not gonna take the movie seriously if I'm gonna think that about the main character, you know?
Right.
So pretty much that's why I think Markiplier as a lead role will fail the movie critically and financially. Yeah, critically because you can't take the movie seriously because the main character's actor is pretty much a meme on YouTube, and financially because he won't be recognized by the mainstream audience, like in commercials. But here's the thing.
If people really wanted Markiplier to be in the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, they could probably use deep fake technology to make that happen.
Yeah.
If they really wanted him to be there, and I feel like people kind of would do that, especially because that type of deep fake technology is getting so available to so many people that at this point they could just make a whole movie with Markiplier in place of somebody else.
Yeah.
So I feel like, you know, they could do it, but it probably wouldn't be official. Like it wouldn't be the official people going, oh yeah, we're gonna make Markiplier a deepfake.
Like a hologram.
I think if Markiplier is gonna be somewhere in the movie, it would have to be by request of Scott, and Markiplier himself would have to be down for it. And it kind of seems like he's exhausted with Five Nights at Freddy's as well, because I don't know if people have seen it, but MatPat did a charity live stream, where Markiplier was brought on to play Ultimate Custom Night. And it's like throughout that whole stream, it kind of seemed like he was tired. It kind of seemed like he didn't want to be there. And it kind of seemed like he was just exhausted with Five Nights at Freddy's. And in terms of being quote unquote the king of Five Nights at Freddy's, he kind of didn't know what he was doing in that specific stream.
Yeah.
So I feel like, you know, he's kind of tired from it.
Yeah. As well, like, again, about Scott. Scott has been, like, very careful and picky about what's gonna be in the FNaF movie or the details of it. And I'm pretty sure Scott would know exactly, like, why Markiplier being in it as a lead role will, not do so well with audiences in the movie. But, I want to bring up this next point by that Nathan brought up earlier. Yeah, as a cameo appearance though, like a non-speaking cameo, like in the background or whatever. Yeah, Markiplier can probably like fit well with that. Anything to say, Nathan?
Yeah. I didn't know I was supposed to jump in there.
But, yeah. And maybe not even, like, himself could be. I don't think. Yeah, maybe himself doesn't appear, but maybe in the pizzeria or in the security office, there's like one of the pictures is like a pink mustache or something like that. Sort of like Five Nights at Candy's.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? That would be a good idea, just to kind of put candies in there.
Yeah. And they could do it with Dalko and MatPat and them as well. Like, not just Markiplier.
Right.
And like, there was also the Random Encounters FNaF musical with FNaF with Markiplier and MatPat, as well as who's the dude's name? Fuck. Nate Wants to Battle.
Yeah.
So yeah. So if you want Markiplier and a FNaF like movie thing, you got that.
Right.
So yeah, pretty much that's kind of why I don't think Markiplier will be in the FNaF movie. Because number one, 6 years ago he said it himself, and number two, like the movie is going to fail financially and critically if Markiplier is at least a lead role in the movie. But he could still probably be a non-speaking cameo in like a background shot or something, or he could just be a reference like as a drawing or whatnot in the office or pizzeria. So y'all in the chat, what do you guys think about this? I'm very curious to hear about this.
So we got, you should probably get rid of the Discord link in the description.
Wait, it's still there? Oh shit, you're right.
And then, Killian Wood said, was that the movie of 87?
Oh yeah, that's right. We're in 1987, boys. I don't know how to feel about that.
And then, Killian said, we live in a society where the Five Nights at Freddy's king won't be in a movie.
The Discord link has caused you too much trouble. I mean, you know what? Sort of. The movie would make MatPat be like sad face. Oh my goodness.
KYA says Mark could be a cameo, but that's it for me.
Yeah. And yeah, plus as well, the FNaF movie at best is probably gonna be PG-13. Not PG. I don't think it's gonna be PG because there's gonna be dark elements in this movie and probably like hell or damn. But I don't think it's gonna be rated R either. And if Markiplier was gonna be a lead role, I think he would make the movie rated R.
Probably would.
But again, like I think if he were to do that, he would have to improvise because again, this is all scripted, the movie, unless if actors improvise, of course, or add stuff. Yeah. So that's pretty much it for the Markiplier stuff. That's kind of everything. Unless you have anything else to say, Nathan, about it.
No, not really.
Okay. So I guess we could move on to the next piece of news, which I'm gonna turn off the music for this because it's a video. The FNaF 6 PS4 port has come out finally. It's available on PS4, Switch, and Xbox One, so you have console ports and all that. And Click Team released a video on their channel about it, and it's gonna be pretty exciting. So I guess we will see. So we'll watch. Hold on. Yep, there we go. So I'll see you guys in a bit. You guys can watch this.
It's a new day. It's your time to shine. What are we talking about? We're talking about becoming a Fazbear Entertainment franchisee. That's right, restaurant ownership and management.
Yeah, it's nice to finally have the full Five Nights at Freddy's collection on consoles and everything. I'm thinking they're probably going to do the same thing with Security Breach, which still kind of blows my mind that they might be able to put security breach on mobile. Like, oh. Wait, does that mean I can?
It's time to take your career into your own hands.
You don't really know who your employer is,
Yeah, it is very cool.
do you?
This is a bruh moment. You mean to tell me you watched the whole Five Nights at Freddy's 6-bit, but you didn't watch the whole trailer?
Okay, so we're back, and apparently this is 5 minutes long. What the hell? So I guess
And
we'll just... Go ahead.
It's probably because at the end of this is a teaser for Ultimate Custom Night coming to the PlayStation as well.
Yeah. See, this is like 5 minutes long, so we'll just add commentary onto this, I guess.
Alright, sounds good.
We hope you enjoy it finally on PS4. Scrap Baby, do something, bruh.
That's aerial text right there.
Hello, that one egg. Welcome to the stream.
He says, I just finished watching Mark's 5-hour stream on Ultimate Custom Night.
Damn.
And Piero says, Scrap Baby is not moving. Let's fix that with a controlled shock.
Yep. Via the aerial text. I remember when people were mad at Click Team for things.
Oh, I like this idea. Nick Penn says, imagine if we got a movie about the FNaF Fanverse, like a Spider-Verse style movie or something like that.
That'd be cool. But I don't know how the developers would feel. They'd like it, I'm pretty sure. But
dude, that would be a cool fan project. Like somebody putting that together and making that.
yeah, like the most we have right now is just fan art. So like if it becomes like an actual thing, or if it's like a fan-made movie on YouTube, it would be great.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's just like
That's it. Here you go. There's the.
Oh oh no, this is gonna be confusing or hard to learn. Mobile was bad enough.
I still don't know how they managed to even put Ultimate Custom Night on anything besides PC.
Yeah. That's kind of why I respect Click Team somewhat. Yeah, they're able to make working ports with like these controllers.
Yeah, well, I mean, it is their engine, so obviously they'll have all the loopholes and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just sticking to Ultimate Custom Night on PC. I'm still trying 50/20 mode. Need to find the time to do an attempt stream. The farthest I've gotten is 4 AM. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Just Nightmare Mangle. Is there gonna be more aerial text, Click Team?
Yarg, how may I be of service to ya?
Oh, here we go. Coming soon, the console. Oh yeah. I mean, that's pretty much it. There we go. So, yeah, that is the...
Killian says, imagine a movie on Five Nights at Freddy's World.
Yeah, that was pretty much the FNaF 6 console ports being released. Yep. So, you can play the FNaF 6 console ports right now, PS4, Switch, and Xbox One. And at the end of the video, there is a teaser for the Ultimate Custom Night console ports on top of that. So, that's pretty cool. So, what do you guys think in the chat? As well as Nathan.
Well, I think it's great that they are putting Five Nights at Freddy's 6 on all the consoles. That kind of means that they're getting towards the last couple ports that are left on consoles and stuff. Unless they don't have, do they have 3, 4, all of them on there? No, they do, because they sold the big box thing. Yeah, so they're getting to the end of those types of ports, and what that tells me is that they're probably going to start working on FNaF Fanverse stuff, because they're not going to have anything else to put on these different consoles.
Yeah, and if they're gonna do the Fanverse ports after that, they're probably gonna finish the Flumpties ports first, because number one, the Flumpties games are pretty short, and number two, Jonachrome has stated numerous times that One Night of Flumpties 3 will release when the ports are finished. So I guess that's kind of like their motivation to do Flumpties first, so we get a game. But again, I don't know. Now that you mentioned
Flumpty, there is actually, ClickTeam does say something about that. Hold on, let me find the tweet. Here it is. It has been requested that 3 mobile and its console ports release at the same time, so I can't release 3 on mobile till the work console is done. The next Five Nights at Freddy's conversion to look forward to release is Ultimate Custom Night. That was from ClickTeam.
Yeah.
On Twitter.
Yeah, I meant like after they're done with the mainline FNaF games, like you stated.
Yeah, that kind of seems like that's what they're doing.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they're gonna do the Joy of Creation last for the Fanverse ports. Because you know.
I mean, Kane was kind of saying that Evergreen was gonna take a long time. So it might be Evergreen.
Yeah, that's also true. But I think, yeah, it's safe to assume that out of the Fanverse ports, it's going to be Flumpties first. At least to me.
Yeah. No, yeah, you're right about that.
FNaF Into the Fanverse looks at Five Nights in Anime. Maybe not. What do you mean it's Tyler's favorite? No, it's not. I agree with Piro. It's trash in my opinion. I don't know.
Well, I mean, you have to give them credit at least for the art, because the art is well done.
Yeah, yeah. That's like the only thing I like about the game, unfortunately. But I guess let's move on to the next piece of news, which is security breach related. So, if you don't know who Leon Riskin is, he's pretty much the music artist for the FNaF games, FNaF World, and every game after. I don't know about every game. I don't think Help Wanted and AR. But he's definitely, yeah, I know he's done music for Sister Location, Pizzeria Simulator, and Ultimate Custom Night. But pretty much this confirms that Leon Riskin will be coming back for Security Breach. And scratch marks on the ceiling mix, no static, is the name of the music in the Security Breach gameplay trailer from last month. So, oh boy.
Oh wow, that's actually, I didn't hear about that. Leon Riskin, oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he makes really good music, so I'm glad that they are still going, unlike some game development company that starts with an I, they're actually recruiting all the people who worked on Scott's games, which is gonna make it feel more like Scott's game than it was a Lumix. So you know what, I actually really appreciate that, because Leon makes some really good music, and he's made really good music for Five Nights at Freddy's, so maybe he'll be making like I bet you he probably made the trailer music.
And he did. That's the name of the That's the name of the music.
The name of this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't think, I thought it was maybe made like, because it kind of seemed like it was just a mix of all kinds of different things.
But yeah, as well, apparently back in September, when the first Security Breach trailer was revealed, Kellen Goth was apparently apparently hinted to being a part of Security Breach as well, which goes along with what you said about Steel hiring people from the past to help.
Yeah. Yeah.
And plus, again, Scott is closely involved with Security Breach, since this is technically the next mainline FNaF game. So yeah.
Yeah.
I like the FNaF SB music. Yeah, based off of the trailers, I feel like the music will probably be a positive. And
Absolutely.
yeah, Leon Riskin has done great music in the past. Like the soundtracks from Sister Location, FNaF 6, and UCN have been really good. I would say FNaF World and Help Wanted, and maybe AR as well, but I don't know if he was involved with those. But yeah, Leon Riskin, he's pretty good with his music, I'll say. Yeah, the track that's playing right now as music for the stream, Watch Your 6, which is the private room music from Sister Location, that's by Leon Riskin. So if you like this background music, you'll probably like the music in Security Breach.
Dude, we're gonna have so much music to use in videos. Like every single video is gonna have different music after Security Breach releases. We're gonna have so much music to use.
Yes, we have like a library of FNaF music.
Yeah, but honestly, we're pretty limited at this point. I only have like 7 tracks. I don't think there's more than 7. Because there's Ultimate Custom Night, which I've been using because those are the most recent. And then there's more than that, because there's also Freddy in Space. It's except I don't know if that was made by Leon. I think it was.
I believe so. Hold on, let me look on the wiki actually. I should have probably done this before, but Leon Riskin.
And then he's been making I take that back. We have plenty of tracks from him because he also made the remake music for FNaF 1, FNaF 2, and the rest of the Click Team ports.
Leon Riskin is the sound designer of the music for the Five Nights at Freddy's game franchise, including FNaF World, Five Nights at Freddy's Sister Location, Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator, and Ultimate Custom Night. So the other games after, besides Security Breach, no, I'm sorry.
Okay, so that must have been so Steelwool must have hired somebody else to do the music from like
For Help Wanted.
From Help Wanted, yeah.
I like the music in Help Wanted as well, so yeah. So wait, I wasn't here for the FNaF movie thing. What happened? So currently, this was more last week, but it's probably still going on. People think Markiplier is gonna be in the FNaF movie because of a video he uploaded that mentioned him going out to film a project he stars in spring. It's spring, and as well, it was important to note that the FNaF movie started filming in spring. And so, yeah, people think this is related, and I pretty much said why it isn't. And what was the nail in the coffin was a tweet from 6 years ago that stated he wasn't, or pretty much implied that he wasn't. But yeah, it's at the beginning of the stream. I'm gonna move on to the next piece of news, which is the other piece of Security Breach news. And pretty much what this is. So, if you guys didn't know, Security Breach will be shown off at the Nevada showcase on April 12th, but there's more to it. On April 15th, at 11 a.m. through 11:40 a.m., so 40 minutes, EST for that time. I don't know what PST time would be. RTX-GI and Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. So pretty much, yeah, this is pretty much going to be a discussion, live conference of Security Breach in terms of like its graphics and all that stuff. So not necessarily gameplay or story or anything like that. Yeah, just mostly like how it looks and everything. And as Nathan brought up in his video, which you should check out by the way, his video on it's pretty good. This is open. This is like open. This is, yeah, pretty much open to the public, where people can ask questions to the people of the conference. And it's
well, no, it's not public per se because you have to sign up for it.
Yeah, but like
And you
people
have to-
can ask questions though, right?
Yeah, people can ask questions, but it's not exactly public because I tried to sign up for it, and you have to put the name of your company down, and you have to be in the industry in order to access it. So it's gonna be difficult to get a Five Nights at Freddy's person in there. I'm gonna see if I can contact them and see if they can get me in there. Like, I'm gonna email them. I'm gonna email support or somebody and see if they can get me or somebody else in there. I think maybe Daco could get in there. I don't know, but it's gonna be hard for a FNaF news reporter to get in there because of how you have to sign up with a company. So
Yeah, that's just. I get why they have that, but oh boy. I feel like someone will be able to get in and they'll stream it on YouTube to the FNaF community and we can just watch it on YouTube. I don't know though.
yeah, at least somebody. At least somebody.
And so yeah, pretty much, yeah, and plus I don't think it's gonna be like anything huge per se. It's just gonna be just about the graphics or how it looks once again. Like,
Yeah.
Like they're not gonna reveal the ending to the game or like, oh, how's Montgomery's golf course gonna be like? No, pretty much no. It's gonna talk about like the ray tracing. And yet, again, it's important to note that nobody from Steelwool was actually involved with this conference, by the way. I think you noted that in your video, Nathan, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Like, nobody from Steelwool Studios is involved with this conference.
No, yeah, nobody from Stillwell.
I feel like the only way, the only way Steelwool was probably involved was they told the people that are gonna be in the conference what they're gonna say, like a list of what's in the game, but they're like none of the members are gonna show themselves in the conference video. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are you guys' thoughts on this in the chat? Animatronics I want in Security Breach. Number 1, Original Fredbear, Spring Bonnie, and Pit Bonnie. I don't know about that. Maybe as references or Easter eggs or cameos, but I don't know if like bigger roles than that. I'm sorry. Hello Chaos, welcome to the stream.
They are putting Gregory, which was introduced in the Fazbear Fright series, in the game. So, you know what? I'd actually argue that is a bigger possibility that we'll have characters from the Fazbear Fright series slowly sink their way into the games.
Yeah.
And then there was also the fact that in the original Five Nights at Freddy's book series, there was a mall in there with a Freddy's location. So it's also possible that that mall that had the Freddy's location is the Security Breach mall, but like way before.
Yeah. Sorry, there was just an ad on the music, the YouTube ad. But yeah, I feel like you'll be right where you are. But yeah. Yeah, so again, it's not going to be like a trailer or anything huge, it's just a conference. Oh my god.
Well, you know, we could get some new notable footage, or we could get more information like as to when the release date is going to be.
Yeah. And maybe some snippets of gameplay, but that's just wishful thinking.
Uh-huh.
BB's in my office. Oh no. So, I guess we'll just move on to the next piece of news, which I'm gonna have to turn off the music for this. Well, no, keep the music on actually, but I'm just gonna restart the music. And so basically what this next piece of news is the next Fazbear Frights book, Gundrop Angel. Still not a fan of the cover, by the way. The audio preview for this book, or at least, like, I don't know how long it is, the audio sample, but yeah, an audio sample is out, and I will let you guys listen to it right now. So, enjoy.
This is a copyrighted work. Unauthorized copying or distribution is a crime punishable by up to 5 years in prison and a fine of $250,000.
Okay, never mind then. I'll go to jail for 5 years if I play that.
Was it bad?
No, it just says do not distribute or whatever.
Oh, okay. Why don't you do like why don't you listen to it like and then like by yourself real quick, like without putting it on the stream? Wait, no, you can't do that because you'd have to mute the audio or something. And then, or just do a quick recap. Is the like text version posted?
No, I don't think so. And I think it's yeah, again, it's just a sample, but I'm not really too sure if like I don't know.
So you can't recap it or anything? So you're just gonna skip it?
Yeah, because this was gonna be my first time listening to this sample.
Oh, okay. Well, there's an audio preview for Gumdrop Angel. Tyler, why don't you put the link in the chat so people could listen to it?
Yeah. And I'll provide it in the description after the stream once I get around to it as well. So I'm here if you want to listen to this, to the audio sample. I posted a link in the chat just now. Hello, Clips Films, Melbourne. I got SFM Gmod idea. Glamrock animatronics sing send love from the 1983 Canadian cartoon film Rock and Roll. Or Rule, not Roll. Rule. I'm actually, hold on, Nathan. I'm gonna real quick just see if other FNaF news channels played the audio sample. And if they did, okay, I guess I can play it and stream.
Okay, yeah, I'll hop on here and I'll like see like what or I'll read the chat in the meantime. I'll probably just listen to it and then I'll recap what I hear. So maybe something like that.
Yeah, hold on though. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to see. Some of this is from like 5 months ago. I want to find a video from like a week ago.
Alright. Everybody in the chat is like, oh no, the money.
What?
That's what everybody's saying. Everybody's like, oh no, you're gonna lose money. You'll have to pay money.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to pay money for playing this.
They didn't spell it like that. They spelled it M-O-N-I.
Yeah, I know. It's funny.
Like, who does that?
Money. Yeah, hold on.
Clips Film says some of the screenplays Scott Cawthon wrote are VHS tape style. It would have been cool.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, nobody on YouTube has played the audio sample, so I'm just not gonna play it myself. But just know that you can listen to it on your free time. It will be in the description later after the stream, and I did post it in the chat. I'm not gonna risk going to jail for 5 years and paying money from just a 5-minute audio sample played on stream, so yes. No, don't play it, Tyler. Tiller does not approve. I don't care what Tiller thinks. I'm gonna play it anyway. But, so I guess let's just move on to the next piece of news. So the next piece of news, of course, I think everyone knows about this because everyone's kind of disappointed. So, yeah, on April 1st, 2021, Illumix released Melted Chocolate Bonnie, the newest skin, which is pretty much a melted version of Chocolate Bonnie. Personally, I like his design. However, I don't like his initial presentation. Like how the way Illumix launched this skin was pretty unprofessional on their part. And just in general, I just do not approve exactly. And
I know there's been kind of a heated debate about criticizing Illumix, but I think this time it is warranted. Because, in my opinion, this skin is just showing a problem with the company. The fact that they are starting to get very careless with what they're doing. And it's like, you take a look at the shop now versus later, and it's very clear that Five Nights at Freddy's AR is no longer a passion project for them, and it's just something they're doing to get money.
And, yeah, I want to go on about this for a bit. So yeah, before I do say this though, again, I do like how it looks. It's just what's taking me off is the concept of the skin. Not the melted part. Like, again, I love the design. I love the skin itself. Or really like or like. But yeah, the fact they're doing reskins of previous skins, I don't like that. I don't like that because, and here's where I'm gonna go on for a bit. I feel like what Illumix was trying to do here was recapture the magic from practically a year ago now, when Chocolate Bonnie came out, because Chocolate Bonnie, the original Chocolate Bonnie skin, is universally considered one of the best skins in the game. And when it launched, everyone liked it, and Illumix was getting support and praise from the fans and the community. So I feel like this is them trying to get that praise and support and all that magic back again. And it was kind of evident when they released Frost Plush Trap. They combined two magical quote-unquote events together, Frost Bear and Plush Trap. Because back in December 2019, when they released Frost Bear, it was special because even though Frost Bear was a character, it was the sign that Illumix was going to add original stuff or original characters and whatnot into the game. And then when they released Plush Trap back in October, yeah, the community gave Illumix praise. So they combined the two and made Frost Plush Trap to recount the previous magic the two events had, which kind of failed because the community doesn't really like Frost Plush Trap that much. There are some who do like him, but not on the same vein as like Chocolate Bonnie. And so yeah, and then here they're trying to probably do that same move, recounting the magic of Chocolate Bonnie from like April 2020 or March 2020, one of the two, probably April. So yeah, you see when I'm going with this, Nathan?
Yeah. I actually didn't think about it that way. You know, I was kind of, I guess, a little bit blind hating on this skin. But yeah, you know, you got a point. You know, maybe they were kind of trying to capture the magic. But the thing is this is essentially just the same skin, but they took it and they morphed it a bit, and then they released it out. And my problem with them doing this is that they're selling it for even more than what the other skin's worth. And they're saying they're still selling it in the shop for $7. Like, I don't think this is worth $7. If you already have Easter Bonnie, you should just automatically get this one for free because it's the same thing. It's not like it's different from Easter Bonnie. It's pretty much the same thing. I mean, Chocolate Bonnie, it's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
You know?
As well.
But Tyler, I gotta head out, so I'll see you in a bit. Thanks for having me on.
See you, Nathan. And plus, as well, oh yeah, I'm continuing on the stream. Yeah, see you, Nathan. As well, by myself now. I feel like, what the fuck was I gonna say? Yeah, at first I thought this was an April Fool's prank upon launch. And now, like, if it was an April Fool's prank, yeah, it is. I thought, yeah, if they were selling this skin for money for an April Fool's prank, it would be a scam. But yeah, anyway, I kind of want to get to like the thing I wanted to show related to this. Credit to Johnny Blocks for making this on Twitter. It's kind of accurate, which is sad. Oh boy. Yeah, pretty much just Illumix, what the fuck. That's basically all I'm just gonna say about that. Credit to Johnny Blocks for making the video on Twitter. It is really sad that that is accurate. it should be considered lies and slander, but it's actually the truth, which makes it sad. No disrespect to Johnny. Johnny Blocks is great. But anyway, yeah. Reused workshop animations. Oh boy. So next piece of news is, of course, now we're getting into the Fanverse stuff, which, yeah. If you don't know who YouTooz is, they pretty much make merch, mostly on YouTubers, but sometimes branch out. And they've been doing FNaF stuff. They have like Dawko and Razbowski and 8-Bit Ryan YouTooz, and they're gonna do a FNaF collection and a Fanverse collection, which is pretty interesting. And then the other points are like about other properties or news regarding their products in general, like anime and that stuff. So not really FNaF related. It's just this in general. It's just this that's FNaF. Although the monkey from Five Nights at Candy, stupid ad. All right. Guess we could play this. Oh yeah, connection terminated. But anyway, so I would love to have a creation YouTooz. This is gonna be something. Oh no, the monkey. Oh wait, I already read that. Check the duck. Okay. Oh no. No. So what do you guys think about the YouTooz? Did you call Chester Monkey? Oh boy. No, Stinky's him. I restarted FNaF too, right? Sorry to interrupt you with this. Yeah, thoughts on the YouTooz? Interior monsters trapped in the corridors. Be still and give up your spirits. They don't belong to you. For most of you, I believe there is peace, and perhaps more, waiting when the smoke clears. Although for one of you, the darkest pit of hell has opened to swallow you whole, so don't keep the devil waiting, old friend. My daughter, if you could hear me, I knew you would return as well. It's in your nature to protect the innocent. But I'm sorry, on that day you went shut out and left to die. Nobody was there to lift you up into their arms, or others lifted into yours. And then, what became of you? I knew you'd be too content to disappear. Not my daughter. I couldn't save you then, so I'll save you now. It's time to rest for you and those that you carried in your arms. This ends for all of us. End communication. It just goes on with it. I feel bad for Lefty, he didn't deserve it. And then the track it's just about to end. Oh shit, alright. I need to make like a playlist of this. Like a private playlist of just FNaF music. Not FNaF music, FNaF OST, like original soundtrack. You know. No. Yeah, I like this one. Wait, which one is the one I want? Yeah, this I like this one. Yeah, it was the right one. Anyway, I guess let's carry on to the next piece of news, which FNaF Film Morgue, the developer of FNaF Plus, as well as Shadow for Freddy's, Porkchop's Adventure and Horror Show, and another fan game open source. He made a tweet that reads out as this: animating walk cycles is a bitch, but when everything clicks and you look at the preview, it feels so weird and satisfying. Like you made something come to life for just a brief second. So this probably implies that there might be walk cycles, like animated, in FNaF Plus, similar to Help Wanted. Although I don't know for sure yet. So just take this as a prediction based off of just a tweet. So, yeah. So, yeah, pretty much, I don't think it's going to be anything massive or huge. But it is something to think about, though. I always come back. Were you killed? Sadly, yes. But I lived. Oh boy. Imagine if people on this planet could do that. Like we don't know the other part of our brain, so maybe we could use the other part of our brain to become immortal or whatever. I don't know. Anyway. Where am I? Where is this place? So I guess we're gonna move on to the last piece of news for the stream, which pretty much is a series of tweets. Oh, hold on. A series of tweets. Pretty much. Yeah. If you don't know, this is FNaF Plus / FNaF / Fanverse related. I hope FNaF Plus is rated M. I don't know. We will get to on that in a second, by the way. But pretty much, FNaF was bored, so he did a Q&A on Twitter, and he got asked a lot of questions, and he answered a lot of questions. And some of these answers, can be considered newsworthy, so we'll just scroll through them real quick. Also, there was a question before this. Will we ever see the full version of another FNaF fan game open source, which is, if Scott allows it, which is this FNaF 2 remake? Nope, not really broken up about it though. It was a small 2-month test game made to learn the basics of a new game engine, which I'm now using for FNaF Plus, so it served its purpose. So yeah. So bored right now, Q&A. If you got any questions about me or my projects, just ask here for a high likelihood of getting an actual answer. I'll quote retweet the real good / important ones. What got you into making video games? Some prick told me I couldn't do it, so I went and did it out of spite. Nice job, Phil. How do you feel about Scott's storytelling throughout the years of the FNaF series? It's hard to care about a story that has no clear purpose, no real actual fleshed out characters, and has massive twists reveals hidden under undecipherable layers of confusing Easter eggs and vague cutscenes. I can't imagine anyone actually likes it by this point. So yeah, and some of this is gonna be some of Phil's opinions on stuff, so yeah, you've been warned. Yeah, and here's something FNaF Plus related. Would you describe FNaF Plus as a faithful remake of the OG FNaF with a new layer of paint, or a true reboot with your own personal choice in design, story, and gameplay? Second option all the way. Always made sure to make that abundantly clear. It's not a better FNaF 1, it's my FNaF 1. So pretty much this is Phil's interpretation of FNaF 1, as previously stated numerous times before, or at least implied. How's college going, and what's the one piece of advice you would offer for college? Pretty miserable due to online classes. You do the minimal amount of it. Yeah, I get it to probably assume that. When did you know Nixon? I said his game sucked, then he DM'd me about it. Then, his game sucked slightly less. FNaF Plus, devil. Here we go. This is going to be another one. Will the game over screens in FNaF Plus be visceral like FNaF 1, or like toned the hell down? So like, and here, I don't like how FNaF games have slowly toned down their darker elements to be as palatable and audience friendly as possible, so probably the former. So pretty much FNaF Plus is pretty much going to be gruesome when it can be. It's not going to tone itself down for the children or the younger people in the community or the sensitive. It is going to be what FNaF originally was. So, yeah, expect that. I feel like FNaF Plus will have a moment when you run out of power, so you have to go to a generator to get working again. Yeah, I feel like that would be pretty much the dealio here. And also, hello, Psychic Friend, Toy Freddy Gaming, welcome to the stream. And I pretty much agree with him. I don't like how the, later FNaF stuff have toned down darker elements to be more audience and merch friendly. I prefer when it was more darker, like the FNaF 1 game over screen. Okay, so what's your motivation about programming / making FNaF games in general? Are you planning to do something that won't be FNaF in the future? Can you, in future, teach us Spanish? Making something for myself, it's mostly just doing things I want to see exist, I'd be interested in playing. Yep, not sure when that's gonna happen, considering the fanverse though. Chinese Spanish is not real Spanish. What is usually the most stressful or challenging part of game development for you, and why so? Before, I was wrestling with the engine for hours to get a simple thing I wanted to do to work correctly. Now, probably testing the game out and finding obvious flaws that you have to spend a significant amount of time on to fix. Yep, game development is not that easy, guys. My childhood nightmares were going from Lord of the Rings and with her Chica. Normal FNaF, kids possessed by dead kids. Wally. Thomas. What do you think of the criticism of your FNaF Plus models? P.S. I personally like them. Don't really mind either way since I make this stuff for myself, but it was pretty funny and nice to see people slowly warming up to designs over time as more promo material was released. Oh yeah, made this tweet as a joke, but I'm curious. Johnny asked if he can still play open source on his channel, and Phil said it's okay as long as you don't distribute the game. Like a link. What do you think is the main appeal of the FNaF franchise, and do you enjoy FNaF games post 1? There's a lot of different appeals for a lot of people. For me, I like the old 90s pre-rendered game aesthetic, the camera system, the resource management aspect, and the whole children's entertainment turn, twist, and dark deal. Nothing really topped FNaF ever. Nothing really ever topped FNaF 1, maybe 3. Well, being a part, so yeah, this is important as well. Hello, my name is Matt, welcome to the stream. PewDiePie will be in FNaF Movie. Oh boy. Remember when the Evergreen ship messed up like 400 other ships? What? I feel like there is going to be a troll game for FNaF Plus and Security Breach. For FNaF Plus, most likely, because Phil's kind of a troll himself. But yeah, this is important here. Well, being a parter of the FNaF Fanverse, in addition to developing as an official remake of the first FNaF installment, Scott Cawthon has told you the story of FNaF, or at least the first part of the game. So, yes, BB did the Vitamin 87. So, yeah, this pretty much implies that Phil knows nothing about the FNaF lore. Well, he knows something. He knows things, probably. It's just Scott didn't confirm what it exactly is to him. Why didn't you finish the Piggy game, sir? I was about to, but then some dude hired me to work on his obscure niche horror game series. It was called like 4 Fortnights at Frank's or something like that. What's the biggest lesson you've learned from game development? Everything will take longer than you intended to. Make sure to have a clear plan at the very start and make sure to keep the game small in scope. Never redo your work, it'll only demoralize you and delay everything by several months to years. Hola Willy. Will FNaF Plus come out on every platform at the same time? PC and consoles, or will it come out first on PC and then on consoles? I'd certainly prefer for it to release on PC first. I don't know how many there are of these. Do you worry over the fact that people will be very finicky about the small detail? Who joined?
Back.
Oh, hey Nathan. Now I'm just reading I'm on the last piece of news. I'm reading Phil's Q&A answers because some of them reveal some things about FNaF Plus and the Fanverse.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Now, I make games for myself. I have an idea I want to pull off, and I think it's going to be special, and a lot of people are going to like it, but I'm not particularly concerned about appeasing everyone. That's kind of impossible. Yeah, you can't please everybody. How do you feel about the current state of FNaF? Are you excited? Are you disappointed? Do you feel the franchise has lost its roots? Security Breach looks different and interesting. It has potential, but it's definitely not what I originally got into FNaF for. Not really concerned about it, though. After all, that's what FNaF Plus and the rest of FNaF Fanverse are for, at least in my mind. Scott is aware of almost... Oh, wait, hold on. Does Scott know about the Twitter drama you get into? And if so, has he said anything about it yet? Scott is aware of almost everything that we get up to in the community. And he is also a bit of a troll himself. Never had him call me out on anything I've done. Not sure where people got the idea that Scott limits what we could say. He gives us tons of freedom to do whatever. If you had to choose the next fan game of the FNaF or Fanverse, what would it be? Five Nights at Wario's just to see what would happen. That is just copyright material right there. Or lawsuits incoming. What would you say the FNaF series' biggest flaw is? Every game after one got shallower and simpler to the point you barely got to see the characters outside of their jump scare animations. While you did the same repetitive things over and over again. And yeah, this is the last question he answered. What are your opinions on the best and worst parts of the FNaF fandom? Not really very inside of the FNaF community anymore, but I really like the fan game and VHS side of the fandom. Worst is probably the YouTube Kids Click Farm side. I've seen some disgusting stuff popping up while searching for FNaF related terms. So yeah, the things that were FNaF Plus and Fanverse related that got revealed is Phil does not know the full timeline of FNaF from Scott. FNaF Plus will be releasing a certain way in terms of ports. I forgot exactly. Scott knows about the Phil's drama and the other stuff that the other developers get themselves into in the community. Scott doesn't care. Like he's okay with it pretty much, which is fine. I don't really mind either anymore. And yeah, and Phil has said that he's making this for himself, and as well, Phil has also said again that this is his reimagining of FNaF 1. It's not a direct remaster. So yeah, that is pretty much it for the most part in terms of the FNaF news for this time. By the way, Nathan, I showed them the Twitter video Johnny Blocks made of Melted Chocolate Bonnie. Did you see it?
I mean, it is a good collection of all the evidence against the character.
Wait, you saw it?
I might actually use it in my video that I'm working on.
Wait, you saw it?
Yeah, I've seen it. Like with the bugs and like how it's reusing everything.
Yeah. It's great. It is ironically great.
Yeah. Hey, did you talk about the fact that somebody might have figured out what was in the Five Nights at Freddy's box?
Oh shit. No, I did not. Oh, do you have a link for that? Because that's kind of big. Hold on.
Let me hop on Reddit.
FNaF box solved. Actually, yeah, that's probably a better idea. Just going on the FNaF subreddit. Okay, I don't. Okay, we now have. Did like the subreddit go down or something? I just see a pinned thing.
No, I see it. But
well, no, I see it, but it's like the pinned post is like we are now a FNaF subreddit. Oh wait, April Fools, I think, was pretty much. Oh, yeah, it was an April Fool's related thing. Anyway, if Nathan finds it before me, Nathan, can you post it in my DMs if you find it before me?
Yeah.
All right.
I know. Oh, you know what? I think FNaF just made a video on that.
Yeah, but I'd rather I'd rather read the thing on the stream instead of watching the video.
He probably put it in the description. Yeah, he put it in the description.
All right.
Here it is.
All right.
I'm gonna DM it to you.
All right. I'll play some music. I really need to make a playlist for this. So thanks, Nathan. Yeah, it's a twit longer.
Yeah, no problem.
It's a twit longer. Oh. Welcome back, Nathan. And Derpy Horse was the one that downed things. Nice. So, okay. Let me load up window capture. Oh boy. Alright, so you need to make a separate thing. Alright. Here we go. I'll just make it full screen. I wish I knew this before the thing.
Part of it.
Yeah, hold on. Alright. Okay. Get rid of that pop-up. So this was made by a Derpy Horse, who, if you don't know, is a FNaF SFM animator in the community. He's usually associated with people like the Hottest Dog and etc. Known for ending the meme verse, etc. And yeah. So if you don't know, he thinks he has found the mystery to the FNaF 4 box, the Night 7 cutscene box or whatnot. So we're gonna read it. He made a twit longer. I think a genuine, and this was made March 30th, 2021. So this is not an April Fool's prank, not an early or late one. So yeah. Alright, so this whole thing started while I was watching a FNaF 4 retrospective video, and this specific scene happened, and I happened to remember it during class today. If you don't know, basically there are these, hold on. Who's the guy's name? Because I watch these, yeah, Sagan Hawks. He makes these FNaF retrospective videos, and he's currently at sister location right now, but he made one on FNaF 4, and so Derby Horse was watching his FNaF 4 one. Basically, Tyler says, not me, Tyler says that since there's 2 locks in the box, 2 people should have 2 different keys to open it. And then he says it might be 2 people who made the animatronics. Immediately, Henry and William came to mind, so I started thinking about it, and after a while, I can now hold on, I'm sorry, hold on. I just want music to stay. God. I just want music to stay playing. Hold on.
Oh, you got a playlist for it. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I should. Well, no, it's not my playlist. I should make my own, so I don't have to worry about this during the stream. That'll be the next thing. And also, I just want to be sure. Is this? Yeah, he's referring to the Sagan Hawks thing, right? Oh my god, I have a. Alright. Hold on.
Well, my question would be, with 2 logs, it makes me think
yeah.
2 different people.
Yeah, it's the Tyler from Markiplier as well. That's who he's referring to. Now I remember. Going off the basis of Henry and William have 2 different keys to fit both of the locks, I made the connection that this box somehow has a connection to both Henry and William. Then the moment that I thought about keys, one of Kenny Cadet's stories came into my mind. Now I'll tell you a story about a young woman who was sealed in a small room. In the room was a furnace and 5 keys. She was told that each of the 5 keys would unlock one of the 5 doors outside her room. Inside each room was a child that she could take with her as she fled the building, but she was only allowed to leave her own room was a child that she could take with her as she fled the building, but she was only allowed to leave her own room with 1 key, not all 5. Just desperate to find a way to save all 5 children, the woman melted the 5 keys together
really keep track of what you're saying at all.
in the furnace to create a single key, hoping it would unlock all 5 doors. Hold on. Wait. Okay.
Just give them the TLDR.
Say.
I don't think you have to go through the whole theory.
Well, no, because I didn't read this.
Oh, okay.
This is my first time reading this.
Oh, okay.
Then I remembered that the text that shows up in FNaF 4 with the box, perhaps something to best left forgotten for now. I originally thought it would be something that both Henry and William decided to lock away because it was something they both wanted to forget. Finding something Henry would want to forget that was easy, but I hit a huge roadblock trying to find out something that William would want to forget. He clearly doesn't regret anything. Even FNaF 6, he says it's fascinating what the kids he had killed have become. Eventually I came up with something different. The box has something that Henry would want to lock up by himself. It's something that he'd lock away after he split with William, maybe after finding out about the missing children, that he knew he couldn't open anymore because he doesn't have William's key. The box is something that Henry wanted to lock away and forget, at least for now. At this point, I went back to FNaF 6 and remembered something that has only been said a few times, and nobody really took notice of it. Paragraph 4. I think it's pretty well established that Paragraph 4 is some kind of legal text on a document written by Henry that requires someone to bring all the pieces together in one place. It probably wouldn't say it directly, but it would probably tell them to do something that would indirectly lead to all of the pieces being together. Then I started thinking, maybe that is what was in the box. The only thing left now was to make it viable. The first problem was that if Henry's plan / paragraph 4 in the box the whole time, how come we saw it in FNaF 4, which takes place before every other game in the series? How would he know exactly which pieces had been to be brought together in one place? That question pretty much solved itself. All the pieces were already in place at the time of FNaF 4. Scraptrap equals William Afton. Pretty obvious. Scrap Baby equals Elizabeth Afton, who's probably already dead during FNaF 4 because of her empty room in the minigames. Lefty equals Charlie, Henry's daughter, who already became the marionette and gave life to the animatronics. Molten Freddy, as seen in the blueprints in FNaF 6, he has the most remnant in him, and remnant is pretty much the underlying cause of everything at this point. And Molten Freddy's entered, if you guys forgot. Michael Afton, it's the same person, the one who caused the bite of 83. Oh my goodness. Oh, and then, okay. We're on the end of the road here. Then there was a problem of perhaps some things are best left forgotten for now. If the plan was so important to Henry, why would he want to forget it? This one didn't really have an answer in any of the games, so I just had to infer something, and that something was this. Henry's depression. At one point in his secret log tape thing that he mentions that he could make himself sleep, I'm assuming you know what that implies. Clearly showing the mental trauma he's gotten because of Afton's actions. A very common coping mechanism. And also the first stage of grief is straight up denial, so that's probably why he wanted to lock it away and have it be forgotten. For now, until he eventually came back to it and FNaF 6 takes place. So that's it. That's what's in the FNaF 4 box. That's what's been in the FNaF 4 box for the past 6.5 years. It's paragraph 4. It's Henry's plan to clean up William's mess. It's quite literally what Scott told us it was years ago. It's the pieces put together. Oh boy. That is probably, you know what? That's probably it. That's actually, I feel like that's actually what's in the box. Derpy Horse has a point. What do you think, Nathan?
Well, I'm not really that involved with the lore community of stuff, but, yeah, it's pretty complicated.
So, yeah, if you guys...
I probably have to read through it myself in order to understand it.
So if you guys don't know what I just read, or, like, what's in the box, pretty much... So here's the TLDR version, Nathan. Pretty much, it's basically paragraph 4. That's what's in the box. And paragraph 4 being Henry's plan. What he's gonna do to fix what William has done. So pretty much, this leads to FNaF 6. Pretty much. So yeah, paragraph 4, which is the master plan to resolve William's wrong. That's what's in the FNaF 4 box. Night 7. Yeah, that's the TLDR version. Again, once I link the sources after the stream, or sometime soon, I will provide the link to Derpy Horse's Twitlonger with the sources, since that is something we did cover here. And, yeah. Besides that, One Night at Flumpty's 3 is now rated M, and not 13, or mature on GameJolt. That's kind of it. The only reason I bring up the Flumpty saying like that is because I forgot to get the screenshot of that and everything. and I don't want to like go back to the page or show it again. But anyway, that's gonna be pretty much it for today's FNaF News Live. Thank you, Nathan, for coming.
No problem, Tyler. Anytime.
And thank y'all in the chat for coming. So yeah, later, like sometime later, I will add the sources and links in the description to what we talked about here, including the audio preview of Gumdrop Angel, since I couldn't play it, like the audio sample, since I couldn't play it here, or else your boy would be going to jail for 5 years. And yeah. As well in the description is my Twitter, my Instagram, Tyler Extras, the server address to my Minecraft Java Edition server, my FNaF AR username and friend code, and my Fall Guys number. I hope y'all enjoyed. I will see you all in the next one.